So I want to get this weed whacker and hang it on this wall. So my plan is have a board coming out here and then one coming out over here and make somewhat of a shelf. That way I can get the weed whacker off the ground. So what I'm doing here is I want my length from this point where it touches the wall. I want the length from here to here to be 11 inches for both of these, so I'm just gonna measure that out and cut it here. Now, having a measuring tape cutting on these angles can be a little tricky if I'm trying to measure from here to here. So I have this flat metal straight edge / measuring tape that I use. I'm also going to use this to take my measurement and get a straight edge right across. May not be perfect, I know this is just 2x4, but that way I can get a straight line so I know where to line up my cut. One thing you have to be careful of is the teeth take up a little bit of wood, so you want to make sure that the teeth land on the other side of your cut, or the other side of the line. So this side of my line is going to be all waste. This is what I'm looking for. So I want my teeth to line up on this side of the line. That way, because I don't care about this, I want this to be exactly 11 inches to match the other one. And normally I wear eye protection, but they're broken right now. Look good? I'm just deciding to do 45 up against the wall, another 45 here is like a connection piece, and then I cut the top at 45, so it's going to be a flat surface. So you can see here I've got my pieces for the shelf. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Kreg Jig tool and I'm going to cut some holes in here and here, and then drill and tie these two pieces together. So if you're unfamiliar with this Kreg tool, they're great for putting angled holes in, so that way you can connect it to another piece without having to drill from the side or connecting them like this. The tool looks like this. This is a clamp goes down. The bottom obviously is up against the piece of wood, and then you set your drill bit to go in there. So essentially you clamp it on, you drill it in, and it creates the hole at the proper angle to connect two pieces of wood together. And you get this handy little kit here that gives you all your dimensions. If your wood length or wood thickness is a certain amount, it should have a proper, a certain screw size, and then all the settings on this should be adjusted to fit those dimensions. So in here I'm doing a 2x4, so I'm going to go on the bottom because that's the most appropriate. So I'm going to set this slider setting to 1.5. Little arrows. I'm going to set the slider to 1.5, so it's set to 1.5 there. This is going to be against the wall, and so what I want to do is have the other pieces are going to be coming in up top here. So I want to set my screw hole roughly in the middle here. This drill bit comes with the kit, and it comes with this collar. The way this works is you use an Allen wrench and you can loosen this up and slide it up and down to adjust how far in it'll go in. So they give you a measuring guide on the plastic case that it comes with. You set this to the proper size of your piece of wood and the screw you're using. It all lines up. You put in your drill bit and you go, and you should be all set. I had to put this on the ladder because this clamp is too small. It doesn't fit around a 2x4 and then the bench, so I had to use something that was smaller. And there it is. You get a perfect hole. It doesn't go through on the other side. You can't really see far down there, but inside this drill bit already has a point on it. That sets in there, so when you go to put your screw in, already has a hole that's set for it, and it goes straight in, so you don't have to worry about any angles or anything. It's already a preset hole for you. The kit also comes with this specialized drill bit because you're technically supposed to use specific screws for this. They're the Kreg screws. There you have it. It's perfectly on there. You're good. Pretty strong. A lot of times I'd do multiple ones, but this is just supposed to be something pretty quick and easy.